Your content is failing to attract clients because of this one mistake. And after working with over 20 business owners in the last 12 months, I understood that none of them were focusing on the intro. 9 out of 10 business owners who are above 40 fail to notice this, and hence they remain stuck investing on all the wrong solutions. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 4 intro mistakes that is costing you clients, and also I will share with you how you can fix that using my tried and tested frameworks. The truth is 1 million people can click on your video, but if your intro fails to capture their attention, their interest, then they will just click off. Having a good intro makes your viewers pre-sold for your expertise. They know what they're in for. I am a video marketer by profession, so I deal with multiple YouTube videos every single day. That's my job. And statistically speaking, your audience will give you a mere 30-second video before they click off. And that's the time you need to utilize to prove who is it for and what's in it for them. Now, a lot of people are doing that, but not effectively. Let me just share 2 situations with you which might sound familiar. So, situation 1, you post your video about your signature leadership framework. You know how it works, you've seen it transform organizations, but your video gets 73 views, mostly from other coaches and 0 serious inquiries. Meanwhile, a 25-year-old with flashy graphics and basic advice gets most of the views. You start wondering if YouTube rewards style over substance. Now, the second situation is you do get some engagement, but it's from wrong people. Tire kickers asking for free advice. People who clearly can't afford your services. Your ideal client, like successful executives, business owners, people who actually have the budget to hire you, are nowhere to be found. Here's what's actually happening. Your intro is filtering out exactly the type of people you want to reach. Busy, successful people have completely different triggers. They have different pain points, completely different way to evaluate whether this content is worth their time or not. These 4 mistakes that I'm going to share with you is specifically designed on how high achievers actually consume content. This is based on the data that I've observed, the data that I've gotten from my clients, how my clients absorb content. I've seen them talk about some stuff over and over again. And when you fix these, something powerful happens. You start getting quality leads. Your consultation calls become easier because people come in pre-sold. The first mistake is you are burying your expertise too deep. Busy executives need to immediately understand why you are worth their time. If you start with generic statements like, "Hi, I am Shubhadeep, I create content for a living. If you are interested in leadership, then I have a very secretive thing for you. Wait till the end of the video until I reveal what it is." That doesn't work. Premium clients need instant proof that you understand their word. The second mistake is what I call the jargon trap. You are using industry terms that exclude your ideal client. A CEO doesn't think in coaching language. They think in business outcomes. When you say mindset transformation, they hear fluff. Maybe a generic content, again, something vague. They don't know your world. So you need to focus on what outcome they understand. What's the problem they're trying to solve? That's why when you say increase decision making speed by 40%, they will lean in. The third mistake is generic pain point. You are actually addressing problems that everyone has instead of problems that successful people have. If you struggle with confidence, this struggle applies to everyone. This appeals to everyone. If you're making $1 million decisions but second guessing yourself, this talks to your ideal client. Now, the fourth mistake is the weak promise. Your hooks lack the kind of specific measurable outcomes that high achievers expect. Vague promises like feel better doesn't work. Specific problems like cut meeting time in half while improving team buy-in do. So let me show you how you can fix each of these so you can start attracting clients who can actually afford your premium rates. I call it the executive speak transformation formula. Here's a simple framework that you can use today. Before you write any hook, just ask yourself, How will my ideal client describe this in a board meeting? For example, a coach will speak like, if you struggle with imposter syndrome, the executive speak will be like, if you are the smartest person in the room, but you're still second guessing yourself. You're talking about the same thing, just the angle has changed. Or the coach inside you will say, learn to set boundaries. The executive speak will be, stop high performers from burning out without killing their drive. See the difference? The first version sounds like personal development. The second sounds like a business strategy. Same solution, but framed in language that resonates with people who have profit and loss responsibility. This one shift eliminates 90% of the time wasters and attracts people who understands the value of investing in high level expertise. Now that we know how to shift our language, we need a way to dial our expertise in. Your intro should follow this simple structure. I call it my PPP structure. The plan, the promise, and the proof. When we talk about the promise of the video, as in what are they going to get from this video? What's the outcome they can expect from this video? The plan is the path which you are going to take them from A to Z to achieve that goal, and the proof that you have done this, you are the correct person to talk about this instantly answer their subconscious questions like, are they in the right place, are you the right person, how is it going to help them, is it going to be very difficult to understand, and what sacrifices will they have to make, and many other questions like this. Here's what most coaches miss about the intro. They're not about just getting attention, they're about positioning yourself at the right level in the market. And when you nail these hook fundamentals, three things happen. First, you stop competing on price. When your hook or intro speaks directly to the high level problems, your prospects assume that you are a high level solution. Premium positioning becomes automatic. Second, your sales conversations completely change. Instead of convincing skeptical prospects why they need coaching, you are having strategic discussions with people who already understands your value. Third, you are actually building a wait list instead of chasing clients. Busy, successful people see content that clearly understands their world. They bookmark you for when they're ready to invest. This video is not about YouTube algorithm tricks. This is about systematically attracting clients who will say, yes, when can we start, instead of, let me think about it. And here's the beautiful part. You already know how to solve their problems. You just need to speak their language from the very second they click on your video. Now that you know how to shape your hook or your intro, you understand how important it is to leverage your experience. If you are failing to leverage your expertise and show off your experience, then your audience will never convert. You need to tell stories in a very digestible way, which makes your viewers say, that's what I exactly need. And the reason you don't see results is because of three script writing mistakes, and you can watch this video to learn about that right now. Watch this video to learn how to frame your thoughts and how to leverage your experience. And also, if you want to discuss any hurdles regarding your channel, you can use the Google form link that's in the description below, and we can hop on a 15 minutes call and I will try to solve your problem. That's completely free. So go grab it while it's there.